There is a lot to see at the E3 Video Game Expo this year, but one thing you won't find a lot of are iPhone and iPad apps. You won't see a lot of those apps here because the little guys get overshadowed by all of this. One of the big players who did have a couple booths showing iPhone and iPad apps was Disney, who, by the way, also has Apple CEO Steve Jobs sitting on its board.
We have a variety of iPhone. This is a Split Second, which is a game that they did on the console that we also have on iPhone. So it's a racing game with lots of big explosions, and you can change the whole course. It's a good game, and it's the same experience here. Very trying to be a similar experience in a really cutting edge racing, 3D everything.
How big a part of Disney's overall strategy is iPhone games? I mean, the Tron display is massive, and then Disney's taking up a huge portion, and then you got like a table here.
Oh, in their overall budget, we're much smaller, but I think it's something that Disney really sees this as something that is big and growing, and that a lot of people are interested in. So they want to be there. They want to be showing all these great brands on these great devices.
While Electronic Arts makes a ton of mobile apps for the iPhone, iPad, Nintendo DS, and PlayStation Portable, none of those really had a presence in their booth on the show floor, aside from a few employees walking around and trying to entertain people who are waiting in line to see the big games.
Take this around and show it to them and help kind of interrupt the boredom of just standing there and waiting. They can actually see some of what we're attempting here with the new hardware possibilities that Apple's coming out with.
Though you wouldn't know it by looking around the show floor, a lot of these companies make iPhone and iPad apps. And they play a big part in their strategy, but they're not big and flashy like the console game systems. For the Los Angeles Times, I'm Mark Millian.